Hi, welcome back to Spartan Sports Beats. I'm Rob Krizik along with Joe Grimardi. Before arriving at STAC, Joe Grimardi was an unrecruited first-year varsity starter in high school. Joe went to William Patterson University for one semester and Bergen Community College in the spring of 2011, where he stayed for 3 semesters until the fall of 2012, when he was admitted into STAC. During this time at Bergen, he achieved an associate's degree in professional studies and with a GPA of 3.44. He pitched for 2 years, the first of which was third in the Region 19 and 17th in the nation with an ERA of 2.34 mark. He received a scholarship offer to play at Bloomfield College, Pace University, STAC, and ultimately chose STAC due to the caliber of the baseball program. He is currently majoring in journalism and is academically and athletically a junior. Joe, welcome to the show. Tell us a little about yourself.
Thank you for having me. Well, as you mentioned, kind of transferred around a little bit before I got here. Every kind of move that I've made based on school has pretty much been dictated by baseball. So it was really wherever I was able to play, and that's what led me to STAC ultimately. And it's definitely been working out well. The team's doing well. I'm having a great time here. So I'm looking forward to keeping it going.
How did the team do this season?
Really well. Right now we're 30-11, 19-5 in region. We actually broke our record for wins in region in a single season, which we actually set last year, and clinched first place in the conference, home field throughout the playoffs in the ECC tournament, and we're actually currently working this week to possibly get an automatic regional bid so that we could get into that without having to win our tournament, which, to be honest, we kind of plan on doing anyway.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, pitching, are you a starting pitcher or are you a relief pitcher?
I started at Bergen for the 2 years, and when I came here, we had a really very, very talented staff in place already. So I ended up moving to the bullpen, where it's just we'll be able to help a little bit more. I fit in a little bit better in the bullpen, especially at this level. More of a 2-pitch kind of guy, so that's kind of more of a bullpen type pitcher. So I came here and started, throwing out of the pen. It was a little bit of an adjustment period, but I'm trying to make it work, and we're getting there.
Which do you prefer?
I like starting a lot, but really I'm just glad to be able to be out there and be able to throw and help us get some wins. So it's definitely a different experience and a different mindset coming out of the bullpen because you don't get time to settle into a game. Like, you don't get time to establish your off speed. You kind of got to go in and attack hitters, and that's a mentality that I usually have anyway, just to go in and, throw my best pitch every pitch. And I think that my mindset and my skill set actually fits pretty well for relieving. So it's a role that I'm starting to settle into a little bit more.
Yeah, a couple games I've seen you guys go to. A couple games I went to, I've seen pitchers get thrown in right in the middle of a batter's account. Like, that's going to be hard to do.
Yeah, that's happened a few times this year, which is weird because up until this year in my career, I hadn't seen it happen very often. It's happened to me personally 3 times so far, which is unique. But our coaches have a different way and a different style of going about things, but you really can't argue with the success thus far. Like I said, we have 2 straight years of 30 wins, 2 straight regular season championships. So whatever they do, I do. So they let me know how to what's going to be going on, and I just try to execute.
Do you have any plans to play professional baseball after college?
As a short right-handed pitcher, not really. You have to kind of be realistic with how these kind of things go. And as much as I would love to play in the MLB, or I would love to play independent or minor league ball or overseas or anything like that, I think that the most important thing that I want to take out of this game and what I would consider success is to give the game back what it gave me. I mean, I've been in it for such a long time. I've gotten so much out of it that I really feel like I need to do it justice. And if I could really say that when I'm done playing and I'm done with my career, that I gave it my all and I really was able to, like I said, give it back what I got from it, then that would be a success to me. I wouldn't necessarily need to be a professional.
That sounds very logical. How long have you been playing baseball for?
I can first remember playing organized baseball. I was a bat boy for a little league team in my town when I was 4. I'm 21 now, so that's 17 years. I mean, and in those 17 years, it's been 3 or 4 or 5 teams at a time, so maybe a little bit longer. But it's something that I love and something that I'm willing to really, dedicate that kind of time to. So the 17 years feels like it just flew by.
Did you play any other sports, or is baseball pretty much about it for you?
Well, I mean, when I was younger, I was really ridiculously, hilariously small. So I didn't really play any other sports. So I was pretty limited to baseball. I have one career football game and a couple career basketball seasons, none of which were very noteworthy. So it was pretty much all baseball all the time for me, which I was absolutely fine with.
Sounds good. What is your biggest accomplishment within your sport career?
My biggest accomplishment, I think I would have to say, I think I'm going to take my scholarship that I got to play here, because when you look at my career, I mean, I only started 1 year varsity in high school. I wasn't really recruited out of college. I walked onto a school, got cut, transferred to another school, made the last cut. And once I was able to find a program where I could stick, I really put the work in, and I did, everything that I could and everything I was able to, and pretty much, started from the bottom. Now I'm here, and was able to get a scholarship and work my way up to the position that I'm in now.
What's one thing or two things that you do in the off season to keep yourself in shape and really makes you successful?
Well, I've always been a pretty big weightlifter. I was a fitness instructor for like 3 years when I was in my early college career. So the gym has always been like a huge part of my preparation for anything. And also recently, as in probably the middle of my last season at Bergen, I started really focusing on the mental aspect of my game, which I kind of neglected just because you don't really think about how important it is. But once you start getting comfortable mentally, and you start really just kind of putting things in perspective, calming yourself down, and looking at baseball not as like a do or die kind of thing and a life or death kind of thing, but as something that you love and something you enjoy and something you can relax doing, I think it's just it's pretty beneficial to your success in the game.
Now, you said earlier when you were younger, your size was a big factor and a challenge for you. Is that still the biggest challenge for you today?
Kind of. I'm pretty short, so it's I do what I can to overcome it, but otherwise, it would definitely be nice to be 6'2", but I'm kind of stuck here. So what are you gonna do?
Where do you see yourself after college?
After college, I actually I have an internship with Bleacher Report, writing articles, and that's something I would love to get into. Just sports writing, whether it be like ESPN is obviously the major one, like sports, things like that. Just I love sports. I love watching sports. I'm a pretty good writer, and I would really like to be able to put that together and see if I could possibly go somewhere with that.
All right, Joe, good luck forward and good luck in the playoffs. That's Joe Gamardi, and I'm Rob Krizik. We'll be back for more interviews after this.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. I had a lead to it.
Wrap it up.
I know, I had a lead to it.